Hey, what's up? It's Russ, also known as RKSlade, coming at you with some Fortnite Battle Royale gameplay. Today is an exciting match. I don't say that about a lot of my matches, unless they're a win. And I'm not going to tell you if I win or not. Well, I will tell you I win. This is a win. I'm excited about it because it's actually the second win in 2 days. Normally I'm getting about one win every 4 or 5 days, maybe one a week even. But we're going to come here into the island, down to the south part. This is just to the west of Moisty Mire, kind of in that dead zone where there's not really much down here. A couple of ruined houses, flatbed trailers, usually got a chest on it, and that's what we just picked up. So we've got that tri-burst, got some grenades, looking for some shields. Let's see what we can get in this house. The reason I say this is one of my most exciting matches is because it does match my high kill mark, which is 7. Now I'm no Allier or Rhino Crunch or Dakotas. Those guys are getting 15 kills a match. That's not me. I'm happy to get 4 or 5 kills. And I'm really excited to get 7 kills. And so we do that in this match. You'll have to see how that plays out. But it's super exciting right here early in the match. In just a little bit you'll see I run into an obstacle that seems like it puts us out of the game. But you'll have to see how we play it out. Don't want to spoil it just yet. But as we move on to the stack of vehicles here, I always have a little bit of trouble climbing up. Okay, let's do it. Up we go. Up we go. Here we go. There we go. Alright. To the top. And we're there. Alright, so we got some full shield. Got a green M16. We're going to grab that as well. Go ahead and shield up. Takes us to full shield. Got some stone. Grab that rifle there. Alright, and the stone. Anytime now we're going to pick up that stone. There it is. And we're going to bid adieu to Mr. Scarecrow, who's just chilling up here guarding the chest for us. Now there's a big container here on a truck that we checked to, but there was no chest there. I do have this game condensed a little bit, so you'll see some cuts, you'll see some sped up parts, and that's just really to keep the highlight video here from being 30 minutes long. And so we've got it down to about 14 minutes. For your viewing pleasure. So we picked up an extra shield there. We've got that mini shield from the first loot. Now we're getting towards the middle of the island down south. This is a grouping of houses on the east side. I have to think about it in my mind. I'm not looking at the map. But you can see there in the mini map, we're on the east side of the river. The bridge is just to our north a little bit, northwest. See it there, which is going to be, we're a little bit north of it now. Knowing we got to move up into the circle. The circle's going to close. I wanted to push over to Flush Factory, but I just didn't quite have enough time. So we are kind of making our way north and west, kind of zigzagging up through the mountains. Got to get across that river, and here we go. We're sped up here. We have 0 kills at this point. There's only 36 people left. We were out in no man's land, so nobody really came across our path. Now this is going to be the first person that we come across up here in a second, and let's watch and see how this plays out.
What was that noise? Huh?
O to the M to the G. Can you see that we melted each other? Fortunately, I came out on the positive in that, and let's just take a few seconds to appreciate. How about in slow-mo here? We are just duking it out, guns blazing, back and forth, and I am left with 2 health points. Now, fortunately for me, I had some extra shield, so we get up to 75 here, and guess what I don't have? No bandages, no med kits. This is going to be the 2 hit point challenge. Of course, we do have that 75 shield, but if I don't find some help, I am toast. So we're going to be looking for some bandages. How about even a Flintstones Band-Aid? Anything. I don't know why I said Flintstones, but it was only a cartoon character I could think of off the top of my head. Some of you folks may have never even watched an episode of the Flintstones. It's a great cartoon from way back when. Used to watch reruns when I was a kid. Now check out this encounter right here. Kill number 2 coming up.
Not so fast. Don't take another hop.
Alright, what can we learn from that encounter? A, locate your enemy. and B, build something. Now, I still might have killed him, and if I'm ever in that situation, you know, building these little walls is no guarantee that you'll get out of it. But it gives you at least a little bit of a chance. And so, thankfully, this guy had some bandages. Circle's moving in on me. I only got up to about 32 health. Here we go, kill number 3. Be careful when you're looting. That guy just was not aware that somebody could come in behind him. I'm not going to push that loot because I knew some folks were fighting over here. Happened to catch a guy unaware just sitting behind the tree. Now we're going to go pick up that loot. Grab it. We're going to go try to go quick. I'm pretty sure there's not many folks around me, but I'm still trying to be wary. Going to go ahead and build, and let's go ahead and finish healing up to 75. Got this sped up just a little bit so it doesn't take that long. And we're moving quick. This is at 2x speed, so this footage is actually moving twice as fast as it normally would in game. I know somebody's out there sniping in front of me. I can't get any eyes on them. I remember scoping. I know they're up there somewhere, but I just couldn't find them. So we're gonna move. I actually kind of dropped down there on purpose just to see if I could get them to fire at me to give away their position. I knew I had the cover of the tree there and the shadows. And then, like a noob, I couldn't build here. Of course, I'm still trying to get better at that. But I wouldn't be the world's most mediocre Fortnite player if I didn't have some issues like that. Still trying to scope out that hillside over there, waiting on that new circle. Alright, so we've got that new circle. And we're pushing down the hill, and we actually just heard some folks out there in front of us, and there's some gun fire out there. Let's see if we can grab a kill. Unfortunately, the person up on the hill, I believe that I was hearing snipe, actually got that kill.
Nope.
So we were trying to both get that kill. So I don't know if he stole the kill from me as much as I was trying to steal it from him. So that would have been kill number 5 for me, unfortunately. And this guy does what I think is a rookie mistake too. He didn't build. I had the cover of the tree, or else I would have built. Now here's a situation that I was talking about earlier. I'm going to go ahead and build up a little bit here just to get some sort of coverage. I go ahead and go to full health here and then grab those bandages. I'll always take a med kit to get to full health if I know that there's bandages laying around. And some of you might be cringing there. I did drop the legendary bolt. Sue me. I just didn't feel like it was going to work for us this game, and so I left it and traded out the snowball launcher. I forgot what it's called for a second there, and then I was able to upgrade it pretty quickly after that to a legendary snowball. Now I'm just building a few little walls, hopefully throw somebody off if they're looking at the hill. Maybe they won't notice, or maybe they'll come up behind me and they'll be preoccupied with those wooden things. You know, I don't know what I was thinking. Trying to be all strategic, and probably didn't make a big difference at all. Now we're going to go 3 layers up here on our single square base. Still finding it hard to do this quickly, but I am getting better and better at building bases. We're in the top 3 right now. I don't know if you've been paying attention to that number. So if I can find a way to build a base on a very high hill, I'm going to do that before I hide in a bush, before I hide behind a tree. I'm going to try to base up, especially if I have the amount of resources that I have. Now, I cleaned up with the loot. Now, I know there's somebody over there in that base. We are going to try and knock their little base down. This guy is building some kind of interesting base over there. My thoughts on this are, if you're going to build a base with that much stuff on the top, you should build it at least 2 squares long, maybe even 4 squares wide, like 4 by 4. Because look what happens when I finally take his base down. He's sniping at me, I'm moving. But I just took his base down pretty easily, and he's going to rebase. Now, he could do the same thing to me, but I guess fortunately for me, nobody's really shooting at me. He did put a few shots on my base there, you can see. I'm just testing the range on this. We're getting really close to his base, but we're not quite there. unfortunately. Got that circle closing in. We're going to heal up this brick wall here. And we notice him jump down from his base. He's got to move. I'm going to take this tree down right here. And instead of using the gun, I decided to just go ahead and lay down some snowballs. I've got plenty of ammo for it. We're just going to harass this guy a little bit. We've got 5 kills, by the way, which is already a high kill match for me. So I know that if I can just get some kills here. Woo! Just dodge that snipe. The question is how much does he want to endure?
How you
There we
doing?
go.
Don't panic! Don't panic!
Hey, what happened?
Alright, so we rained down judgment upon him. Which brings us to the final 2. It's 1v1. Russ, also known as RKSlade, the world's most mediocre Fortnite player, is in the top 2. I know we've got to move. Have no clue where my other opponent is. I am guessing that since I see no other bases, that this guy is going to be a sneaky little player. And so I have yet to see. We're taking our time here. We still got 40 seconds before the circle begins to move, so we're going to start knocking down cover. I've got no eyes on this guy. Testing out the bushes. I see that bush right there in the tree. I'm like, oh yeah, I've got him. And then there was nobody in that bush, so I still have no clue where he is. Trying to think, what should I do? What should I do? I know I've got to move. So I shouldn't have jumped there. I should have just walked off the edge, but I took a little fall damage there, which was, again, I was 3 high and then I jumped. So it made me higher than 3 high. So now we're going for that 2x1 base, or 1x2, however you want to think about it. So it's going to be 1 square wide and 2 squares long, and then it's gonna go. We're gonna go 3 tall. I don't know why I didn't keep building with metal. I think I just thought it would take too long to finalize or to get the walls finished. So it looks like we went
Final round.
maybe 2 high, maybe it's 3. I lost count, but
Let's get ready.
so this guy's got to be around here somewhere. I'm like, where in the world is this dude?
Oh, hey!
If I'm not a bush, I'm not no one.
Seriously?
Finish him.
And you failed.
Where was this guy the whole time? I think he was hiding beside the base that I just came from, and then when I ran over here, he just snuck his way over here. Well, there you have it. 7 kills in the game. Did I mention that's a high mark for me? 7 kills. Check it out. We got 46 hits, 11 headshots. Let's see. Damage dealt 1,090. It's pretty sweet. First place out of 99 players. Man, that was exciting. It's a great match. I got a bunch of kills. And remember, we came from 2 hit points to come back and win the game. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for those likes and subscribes and comments. My name is Russ, also known as RKSlade, and I'll see you in the next video.